Hi, my name is Ian McDonald, and this summer I was a marketing intern at Northwest Federal Credit Union in Herndon, Virginia, within their retail business development team. This was a very unique role within the company as credit unions differ from other financial institutions such as banks, anything like that. Since you can only join a credit union if your business is partnered with them, it was my department's responsibility for growing the amount of businesses we work with, maintaining those relationships, and then keeping up with any daily changes that arise. Northwest Federal Credit Union is partnered with over 500 companies and organizations in the DMV. And since there is no CRM software for us to use at the moment, all the information about our community partners, also known as SEGs, was put on a 600-line spreadsheet. So since this information was a little bit out of date when I first arrived, I had to make sure that these companies were, one, still in business or hadn't gotten bought by another company, because if they were bought out or gone out of business, legally we can no longer do business with them. Check to see if these check to see what branch their office was closest to, so we could better serve them with our great SIG managers and branch managers that we have out in the offices. And then also find out when we originally began our partnership with them by checking our charter through NCUA. We wanted to do this because we wanted to re-engage our partnerships with companies that we hadn't been in contact with in a while. So, the one thing that I learned from this is that how long it actually takes to become a partner with a credit union. You don't just call a company like one or two times or email them, and then it's like set up like that. It normally takes a lot of meetings, multiple emails, multiple calls, and then you have to get a charter done through NCUA, and then you have to get it approved by the Northwest Federal Credit Union Board. So getting a SEG is actually quite the achievement, and it's a lot of hard work. So now, while taking businesses off of our list may seem like kind of counterproductive when I was taking off the ones that went out of business, it actually was not counterproductive because I added 500 new companies through prospecting to a list, and hopefully we can try to get some of those companies in the Northwest Federal Credit Union. I got about 50 companies from each of our that are in and around our 10 branches located within the DMV. I enjoy this part of my project a lot because if I get into sales in my career, I will already have experience prospecting clients. So my experience here at Northwest Federal Credit Union will have a tremendous impact on the rest of my career. I learned some really valuable communication skills since I have to work from home for the first time ever. And as you can see there is my workstation I had down in my basement. This is a really great experience. Working from home was really different. I definitely enjoy working in the office more, but I really, really appreciate the opportunity just to work for this company. So, the communication skills I learned, whether it was through WebEx or end-of-day reports or Jabber or just straight up emailing people, even though we're separated, we can still communicate very effectively. That'll definitely have a big impact on me. I also like the prospecting aspect of it, like I said, because that could help me in my sales career if I do eventually end up getting into sales. I also realized how important a strong company culture is when it comes to looking for a company to work for. Everyone around me respected me. We kept good communication, and that's something I just really appreciate. Coming into this internship, I had very little to no experience with Microsoft Excel, but now I can confidently say that I feel very comfortable using it in the workplace. Over 90% of my work this summer was conducted on Excel, and I really want to thank my boss, Noman, for giving me the opportunity to work in this department, even though I told him I was inexperienced with Excel in my interview. And I really appreciate that. Excel is a very important skill to have in the workplace, and now I truly feel comfortable using it in the future. And then my favorite part. So this may sound cliche, but my favorite part of working at Northwest Federal Credit Union were my coworkers and the other employees that I interacted with. Compared to past jobs that I have held, I can truly say that I did not have one single negative or confrontational exchange with any employee at all. And there was no gossiping or rumor spreading with anyone in the workplace. It's obvious to see why Northwest Federal Credit Union was named one of the top workplaces to work for by the Washington Post. All of my coworkers constantly had my back and were nothing but supportive of the whole internship. They were also extremely understanding and patient if I ran into something I didn't understand or if something was going to take longer than expected because I was busy with something else. So I just want to thank everyone. This was by far one of the best jobs I've ever had, and I would recommend working at Northwest to anyone who is searching for a job. I really want to thank Terry for reaching out to me. I also want to thank Noman and Michelle and Denise for working with me throughout my department every step of the way. Thank you very much.